In last video, me and my grandma went out to my pond catfishing, but that's whenever we realized we had snapping turtles in the pond. And in this video, I'm pulling out the turtle jugs, and I'm not stopping until I get them out. Snapping turtles can not only eat a lot of fish, but they can also bite your toes if you accidentally step on them when swimming. So letting these snapping turtles live in the pond is not gonna work. We're getting them out of here. Let's get started. And that brings us to right here. We got Mammy right here. We're gonna be setting out turtle jugs, but first we gotta build the turtle jugs, and we gotta get bait too. Oh, look, I already got some. Well, the plan was to build some turtle jugs, but it looks like we've already got quite a bit. I'm just gonna use some of these. They don't have to be complicated. So boom, right there's 2 turtle jugs. I've got all my turtle jugging stuff though. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I think we set out 4 turtle jugs. So let me grab one more and then I'll create one. And these are just milk jugs. Here's an old, I don't know, de-icer, windshield wiper fluid. Shoot, dude, it don't matter. It's so simple. And these will catch catfish too. And we'll show you how they work because I'd say we're probably 100% going to end up catching some catfish on it accidentally. Mammy, do you know how a jug works?
Yeah.
Show us how. Show us how this works. How are we going to catch fish with it?
Just to put the bait on right there, put it in the water and it float, and the turtle will snap it, and there you go.
That's right. So really the way you do it is once you put bait on there, you're just gonna throw it out and boom, you basically have a bobber. Now the only downside to these is that whenever you do get something, you kind of do need a boat because you got to go chase it down and get it. I'm pretty sure we're probably definitely gonna catch a few catfish in the process of catching these turtles. But like I was saying anyways, like I mentioned in the intro, we know that there's 2 snapping turtles in the pond. One of them's kind of small, one of them's kind of big. And in the last video where we put an 80-pound catfish in there, me and Mammy was fishing for it. We ended up hooking that turtle and he broke us off. Mammy, you remember seeing how big that turtle was that we hooked. How big you think he was? Show us.
He was about 20 pounds.
How big around? You think he's about like that?
Yeah.
So he's pretty big. But let me go ahead. I've got another jug right here. I want to show you guys how to make one in case you want to make one yourself. First, you're going to start off with some kind of jug. Milk jug's great. Boom. If you got a milk jug, bleach jug, that works too. I was in the old Dollar General the other day, and I seen this water bottle, and I was like, bro, I'm going to buy that just for the bottle. But it's just a big old weird bottle. And it's really cheap too. But anyway, you want a bottle, you want it big enough to hold whatever you're catching. If you're going for a giant catfish, you're going to need a bigger jug. You can use something like a water bottle, but at the end of the day, if you catch a big catfish, it can pull it underwater for a long time. You want something that can pull the catfish up. And even with a big old catfish, a milk jug will go underwater for a little bit, if the catfish is big enough. But they work really good. You're going to start off with a bottle or a milk jug. I like this kind of bank line. However, realistically, you can use whatever kind of line you want to. If you want to use some heavy mono, like 30 pounds, that works great too. Absolutely. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tie it right around here. That's a nice place where it shouldn't be able to come off. I'm going to tie a good knot. You don't want these things coming loose because there's potential for a lot of power to be being pulled on these. And it's good to have some really heavy line because unlike a fishing rod where you can sit there and fight it real delicately, this can't necessarily fight the fish. I mean, the jug does fight the fish because whenever he pulls down, it gives and then pulls him back up, but not as much forgiveness. I put on about 1.5 feet, 2 feet, just like that. And then I'm going to come in to some kind of hook. Now, if you're specifically going for catfish, I wouldn't even be opposed to using circle hooks. But since we're going for turtles and circle hooks really don't work that great on them, I'm using some of these right here. Just some normal J hooks. And my bait is also going to be a little bit different since we're going for turtles than catfish. But I'll tell you a little bit about that later. Tie your knot on, boom, you're good to go. Jug, string, hook. We're rigged, dude. That's so simple, so easy. Yeah, now our next step, we're just going down to the pond. It's that simple too, it's that fast. And you can do cane poles too and catch turtles. I just like jugs because we do have a boat out there and we can chase them down if we need to. All right, Mammy, what are your thoughts? You think we're gonna get one? This could take 10 minutes, it could take 10 days.
That's right.
We don't know. But we're not giving up till we get these turtles out.
Sticks his head up and comes up and goes right back.
Yeah, and we do have a 22 up here too. So if we need to, if we see him, we will take a shot at him. I do not care. We got the jugs made. I need to go get bait and some lunch. Let's do it. We're in search of fat bag. That's close. That's close. This is it. We're gonna get some of that. and then we're going to get some bait. That'll be good for the catfish tonight. I think we'll do this one. And we'll just grab a random one. This one. I'll tell you a little bit more about that bait whenever we get down there to fishing with it. I like it a lot for turtles for a specific reason. 2 specific reasons. All right, objective number 1 complete. We got bait for the turtles, bait for catfish. Now, most importantly, we got to go to Burger King. All right, we'll see you there. I'm currently ordering on the app. $7.99 Whopper meal. Probably overpriced, but that's okay. I do not want lettuce. No. I do not want tomato. No. I do not want onions. No. I do not want that. No. I do like those. And cheese for 60 cents? What is this? A robbery? It's crazy, but I'm going to have to get some cows to get cheese myself or something. I guess we'll add it on there. Going broke out here. This is borderline ridiculous, boys. All right, we have arrived at the flame grilling Burger King. Our McDonald's isn't open right now, so that's why we're here. Hello. All right, guys, Mammy's payment for the day has been secured. Onward back to Mammy's house. We will start eating it by... Mammy, tell us what you got.
Man, I got a cheeseburger and I guess a Pepsi.
Yeah. Give us a taste test. Let's see how it goes. How is it?
It's good.
Big flame grilled, son. Hey, who's that right there, boy? Hey! Mammy, you think we're gonna get that turtle today?
I don't know. It says extreme hot.
It'll be alright. We ain't going out there long.
Where we going?
Go to the pond where we saw that turtle. We ain't gonna be hanging around though. It's too hot.
Too hot?
Yeah, I ain't doing that. Alright, we're about to go turtle trap right here in a minute. Catch y'all in a minute. And we are back. We got our bait. We got the jugs. We got Mammy. Let's head on down to the pond. We'll get started. How's that?
That's okay.
Quicker we get these in the water, the quicker chances we'll have to catch this turtle. Or turtles, because we think there's 2. I think we're good though.
Maybe 3.
Could be 3. Here's the thing, you don't really know. We didn't even know there was turtles in the pond at all until last video. That wasn't cool. We didn't like that. Snapping turtles, I don't want them in my pond. Not only because they eat my fish, but also because I swim in the pond sometimes. And I don't want to step on one.
They're rampy.
Will they?
Yeah. I don't know what that did to me.
Story time with Mammy. Tell them what the snapping turtle did to you.
Well, when I was a little girl, me and my 2 little brothers, they was small and I was small. We had a pond over from the house, and we'd slip off and go over there, go swimming. And we did that one day, and snapping turtle grabbed me by the toe and hung on. I couldn't get it off and had to go to the house and let my daddy cut it off.
All right, we got the bait. We're rolling out. See you guys at the pond. All right, what we're looking for? We're looking for turtles and every other animal that moves. We might see a deer. We might see some turtles. I've been seeing a lot of them lately.
Oh, you see a turtle or deer, so the preachers can see it.
We could end up catching that big catfish. Josh? We could end up catching Josh, the big catfish, accidentally. And let's not forget about my albino catfish, named albino catfish, that we spotted in the last video as well. These are all fish that we could potentially catch. And I'm not just doing this for turtles. If we catch a catfish, I'll be pretty happy too. It's always good to take a look and see how big they are and stuff. All right, let's roll in and see if we see any turtles. Sometimes you can see turtles on top of the water and stuff, but I ain't really seeing none right now. Let's go ahead and pull right over there where we saw the turtle. I don't know if maybe he likes that spot better. That's where we'll start. We'll probably throw 2 off of this pier down here, and we'll throw 2 off the dock in the deeper water. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're in good shape. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the bait and start rigging up, all right?
Okay.
All right.
Look at, we're about the middle, over from that pond.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all can see them. There's bubbles right there. If you see bubbles that bubble up in a spot, and then those bubbles start moving a little bit, that's almost definitely a turtle. Because what they'll do is they will shimmy down in the mud in the bottom of the pond and almost soak into the bottom. Whenever they start moving around, those bubbles pop up. And whenever they walk on the bottom, that's when those bubbles come up too. So I'll sling one right over there because there's a really good chance that could actually be one of the turtles we're after. But now, I told you guys I was going to tell you about the bait I picked out for these turtles and why. So let me do that. The exact bait I picked out, cured salt pork. Is salt pork and fatback the same thing?
Yeah.
Then yeah, it's the same thing. What is this? Like the belly of a pig or something? Or the back?
Yeah.
The back of a pig? Well, what it is it's the skin, super thick skin, and then it's pretty much, is it the same thing as bacon?
Well, you can make bacon now of it.
It's kind of like bacon. It's like bacon, but it's important because it comes with the skin. The skin's really important, and here's why. It's because it holds on the hook really good. And in a pond like this where there's a bunch of bluegill, having that skin and having really fatty meats, one, it's hard for the bluegill to nibble off the hook because it's so fatty, it doesn't rip easy and it stays on good. Two, sometimes it floats, and that's really good because turtles will come up and stick their nose out of the water sometimes to smell and find food. So with this already being on top of the water, that's nice. If I was going for catfish, I'd probably put on chicken liver, but if I put in chicken liver here, I'm going to catch a bunch of catfish and the bluegill are going to nibble it off. So I go with this stuff if I'm going for turtles, and it's been working great for me. So let me go ahead and cut us a piece. I'm just going to need 4 pieces, so I'm just going to go right here. You can see how hard that skin is, but that skin is actually what we want. And right now, doing it with the KG pocket knife, we're actually doing a really cool thing with the KG pocket knives right now. Every KG pocket knife right now comes with a free gift, which is a bracelet set. So if you buy a pocket knife, you're going to get the bracelet set for free. Really cool. And I'll take you guys in the warehouse here in a little bit, and I'll show you some of the colors of pocket knives we got and what the bracelet set actually looks like. But wanted to let you guys know because it's a super cool deal. I like when we're able to give you free stuff because I like free stuff because I am a cheapskate. Just bite-sized pieces. We're going for turtles, so just like that right there. That is a perfect size piece, about the size of your thumb if you're a mammoth or something. Come in here, and the only thing that I'm going to be real specific on is that I make sure I hook it through that skin. Oh my gosh, how thick that is. I mean, that's leather, I guess. It's whatever pig skin is. I guess it's leather. There we go. That right there is not coming off, dude. Like, that's what makes it good. I'm gonna go ahead and bait up the rest of these. That way I don't have to touch it. It is slimy, it is oily. It is so thick, man. I'm gonna have to take a knife right here, cut me out a little hole to bring it through. And that's the name of the game. Keeping your bait on the hook's one of the hardest things. You can even see here, here's some old skin from an old piece of fatback, and it's still on that hook. So, hook size, really, you're kind of counting on these turtles swallowing the hook. You do not need a big hook at all. You see bubbles?
No, I see fish.
Oh, she sees fish. I'm going to wipe off this grease on my hands in the water. I'll be back right here in a second and we'll throw some out. What are you seeing so far, Mammy?
I see fish.
That's good.
See over here?
Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to throw in our first jugs. And then we're going to get moving, Mammy. It's hot.
I know it.
We ain't staying out here much. Let's see. Let's grab this one. Let's go see if this floats. I want the meat to float. I feel like that gives us a better chance of turtles. Let's see. No, it don't really float. Okay, well, sometimes it does. Sometimes it don't. That's okay. Either way. Boom. Boom, son. We're jugging. Let me grab the other one, throw it out, and then we'll go down to the dock and throw out the other two. We're officially jugging, Mammy. I like turtles. Do you like turtles?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I like to eat them.
There you go. And boom. 2 jugs out. Might catch catfish. Might catch turtle. We're going to be coming back this evening, and we're going to be fishing around, though.
We should have some by this evening, shouldn't we?
I'd say give us a good chance. That's all I'm going to say. Sometimes it's hard to say with old turtles now. Sometimes turtles are easy to catch, sometimes they're not. But I will say this, we came out here catfishing in the last video, and we ended up hooking up with a turtle in like 5 minutes. So, we may catch a turtle before we leave. I don't know. Gary Pond is looking pretty good though, ain't it?
Yeah.
I've got something to say about the leak. If you don't know, Gary Pond has historically had a leak where it slowly leaks out water. It's originally 25 feet deep in the middle, and last year it dropped 6 feet, which means that it was still 19 feet deep, which luckily is plenty enough for every fish to survive. There's a good chance that during the summer, during the hottest part of the summer and fall, that the water will drop down. But I don't think that is terrible, and let me show you why. It actually adds a dynamic to the fishing. Well, I dropped a bottle, didn't I? Let me show you why though. What I like about it, whenever the water level does go down, something very special actually happens that could actually be a really good thing. First, let's throw this out. The quicker we get these jugs out, the quicker they can be working for us. Doot, 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 doot. Walking out on Greg, baby. We'll be using Kevin, the boat stored under the dock tonight. There we go, that's pretty deep. That'll be fine. Take a look right over there. So you can see the water line. It's down about, well, we have a little thing over there. It says 2 feet. So if you look over there, you can see 2 feet right up there. But you know what you see special happening? There's brand new grass growing right over there where it would usually be underwater. Now you may be thinking, well, that doesn't matter. What are you gonna do, mow it or something? It's gonna die whenever the water comes back up, and that may be true, but this pond refills in wintertime just from all the snow and stuff. So if it goes down 6 feet, it gives us maybe 8 or 10 feet of bank that grows up new grass. When it comes back up and it's time for springtime and all the baby fish to be around, it's gonna give all those baby fish a place to hide in that new grass.
Yep.
Yep, listen to Mamie, she said, yep, So I'm not actually mad about it, because if every spring there's just new grass hanging up shallow, that's actually great for the little fish. So maybe this is a good thing overall. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. It looks a little sad, but overall, it could actually be a really good thing. One of the jugs fell out, so we're gonna go see if we can find it. Here we go. Come on, bottle. If the turtle wants it, the turtle will find it. I don't think we gotta worry about all this. Yeah, like here it is up close. You can see all that fresh new grass that's below the water line. All that's gonna be really good stuff whenever it comes down to baby fish trying to hide. I think what we need to do now is just wait, hang out for a little bit, and hopefully this evening we'll have some things on the jugs. I believe our job for now is over, Mamie. I think we did good.
That's good.
Catch you guys a little bit later. Hello there, Patrick.
How we doing?
If you know Patrick, you're an OG subscriber.
OG.
It's been a long time. But we're out here fishing, doing a little bit of catfishing. I got a bite. I did not catch it. Patrick, first time he's ever been here, sees the albino catfish straight away. I don't know what this is. But we got one jug over there. It's on the bank. We'll go take a look at it in a second. We got another jug over there. It's on the bank. We'll take a look at it. One back there and then one over there. It's not looking like anything is on the jugs right now, but I'll walk over there here in a little bit. We'll check and see if there's bait. If not, we'll rebait them and throw them out in the middle. But for now, we're just fishing. What are your thoughts, Patrick?
Buddy, looking good. Bait's in the water. That's where the fish is. Feel good about it.
That's about as good as we can do, ain't it? I don't know what else we could be doing here. I got one on the bottom and one bobber over there. It keeps bouncing, but I kind of think it's bluegill. So I guess we're just chilling right now. We just did something. Here you go. Film me, Patrick. Film me, Patrick. I think I just hooked up with the albino. Look, why is he coming up all of a sudden? Look at this. I ain't supposed to be catching the albino catfish today. Oh my gosh, he's big too. We put him in here last fall, which is all good, but out of all the fish to catch, Patrick seen him, so I didn't. Dude, the albino catfish is on one today. What are you thinking, Patrick? Give me some commentary here. How's my form?
Your form's good.
Albino catfish.
Your swarp was high quality.
It's pretty good.
It's
albino
pretty good.
Catfish. I can't believe we caught this guy.
That'll be a first for me.
See if you can hand me the net there, and I may be able to net him right here. I seen my line jump. I said, Patrick, we got one. Hang on.
Yeah.
Now let me see. He's actually fighting big. Some of y'all may have never seen him before. And I've only seen him a few times. Maybe Patrick's good luck. What are we doing? Dang, he's big, dude.
Big boy.
Actually, come on, get in the net. Oh my gosh! He is way bigger than he was last year. Dang, he grew so fast. No, Patrick, what are we doing? We just caught an albino catfish.
Oh, yeah.
That's so random. There's only one of these guys in here. I'd like to put more. I think that'd be sick, wouldn't it? Easy there. Easy there, brother. This is our albino catfish, and his name is Albino Catfish. Let's hop back in the net real quick. They're random, but okay. Chill, brother. I'm gonna take a picture of this. It's cool. Hope he didn't die. I'll hold on to you a little bit harder this time. All right, now let's let old brother go. All right, ready, buddy? Yeah, he's fine. And there he goes, swims under the dock. That was random. I was reeling it in, I just seen it glowing. I was like, ain't no way we just caught him. We ain't getting skunked today though, Patrick.
No.
We're catching something.
Catching something.
I'm gonna walk over there and I'm gonna check on that little other jug. As long as there's baits on the jugs, I think I'll just leave them out. Maybe throw them if I can get to them, and I can see the albino catfish. He's going right there. He's actually swimming right by my little jug. Let's go over there and see if we can see him. He covered ground fast. Mr. Albino Catfish, where are you at? Where are you at, Mr. Albino Catfish? Both my jugs are here. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Here's one of them. Let me see if it's still got the bait. It does. That's one really good thing about this kind of bait. It does stay on good. I ain't really gonna mess with it. I'll toss it out in the middle a bit more. But now if a turtle wants to eat it, a turtle can still come up on the bank and find it. Like you can see the bait right there. I don't think a turtle's gonna have a problem if a turtle wants to eat it. But we will go ahead and toss it on out a little bit more out in the middle. Like I was saying, guys, we may get lucky and catch them in 5 minutes. We may get unlucky. We may not be able to catch them at all. We don't know. And there's a tick right there. That's not good. Now we may get real lucky. I don't know. I hope we get this turtle though. If we can't get him out with jugs, then we'll set up right here somewhere with the 22 and wait for him to just pop his head up. But I ain't seen a turtle pop up, have you? No. Usually you'd see them pop up, but I ain't seen a single one pop up. But me and Mamie seen 2 of them, so we know they're in here. That makes me wonder how many may actually be in here. If we just got lucky and seen those 2, wonder if there's a bunch more and we don't know it yet. I don't know, but we're gonna keep on fishing. We got to see the albino catfish, that's pretty good. All right, it is the next day once again back at Gary Pond. I don't see all the jugs this time, but we're gonna take a look. I do see one on that far side, and we are gonna go take a look at it. I went ahead and grabbed the stuff I need, and we're probably gonna be hopping out on the boat right here and actually going out there. I kind of thought we'd have one by now. Well, here's one right up on the bank, so we know there's nothing on it. I mean, I would go ahead and move it, but realistically, I don't know if we even need to. There's a bag over there. I don't know what that's doing. It's not supposed to be there though. And then looks like one of the jugs is on the bank over there. What is going on? This is weird. And then there's one more jug which is missing in action somewhere. And I don't know where it's at. That one over there could actually be a turtle. I'll show you why whenever we get over there, but we're gonna go ahead and pull out old Kevin, which is my little John boat, which is stored under Greg the pontoon. A lot of y'all may never even known this, but underneath is a whole stinking navy, okay? We figure out how to push it out though. Oh, my foot's wet now. I got my foot in there. We'll be all right, won't we? I'll grab this in case we need to retie. And then Kevin emerges from the other side of the dock. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. All right, let's set that thing right there. First, let's go check on that one. I think it has the most potential anyways. All right, boys, let's get going. Now that one over there that has been drug up on the bank, that could be a couple things. One, it could be a turtle. Usually they don't crawl up on the bank like that. Or it could have been a catfish and a raccoon's got a hold of it. Or it could have just be a raccoon that's got a hold of it. So maybe it's a little too close and a raccoon grabbed it or something. Now this one right here could be something. I can't tell though. I can't steer the dang boat. Come on now. Come on. We may have us one right here. I can't hardly tell. Nope, we got something though. Why, yeah, get up here. Oh, we're taking it out of the boat. Get out. Get that thing. It's trying to get gone. It's trying to get away. Oh, come on. Oh, it's getting away. Oh no, it's getting away. All right, guys, I took a look at it. This is not a snapping turtle, but we got something. That's funny though. That's what's so funny about a jug though. It's a milk jug and it's swimming. I can't be the only one that just think that's so cool, right? All right, so now we gotta have an epic low speed boat chase, chasing a milk jug around a pond. There's not much more fun than that, you know? Get back here. Get back here. Come on. I'm gonna have to turn y'all around. This is getting crazy. See it up there? It's staying just ahead of us. I'm gonna have to pick up some serious speed if we're gonna catch it though. or cut it off or something. I had a good chance. I can tell you it's a catfish though. If I can just somehow get him in the boat. Get in the boat, come on. There we go. Oh yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, and I ain't gonna try to waste this guy's time. I'm just gonna get him off. There, got the bait back. Okay. Nice little catfish. Something light, nothing heavy. We'll just let him go. He's one of the less fat ones. Now, luckily, this jug is good to go, and this bait stays on so good that the bait is good to go too. Now that's crazy. Honestly, too, we'll just toss it right back in. I'm not even gonna have to rebait. That's how crazy that bait is. Let's float around to the rest of them, see if we can't find one with a turtle on it. All right, looks like we got a couple interesting ones here. Both have potential. The first one may be a little bit less because it's up here on the bank, but we'll see. Let's see what this leads to. Oh no. Something's just straight stripped the hook of this one. The other one, however, is in those rocks. So let's figure out a way to walk around and, oh, never mind. I figured out what it was. It's our buddy Black Bear. No idea how he didn't get hooked some way or another, but it looks like Buddy Black Bear has been down here. And that's a pretty big one too. It's as big as my hand. Buddy Black Bear, no stinking way. My stinking fish feeder's gone. All right, now I'm mad. Okay, now we're gonna have problems. This ain't cool. That's not cool at all. Well, let's walk over there and see if we can see it in the water. That's not gonna work. This is not the first time the black bear has messed with my fish feeder, believe it or not. In this video, the black bear was also here and destroyed my fish feeder and did the same exact thing. He messed it up so bad he threw it in the pond. Problem is here, it's an extremely expensive fish feeder. But not only that, it's very large. I don't know if I can get it back up, but I don't even know where it's at. I mean, like, seriously, the fish feeder is out of sight. And that's a Texas Hunter too. Those are really good fish feeders. I bought this fish feeder a while ago, but it's supposed to be bear proof, but it just wasn't actually that great. So I upgraded to Texas Hunter, and I just hadn't had a chance to nail it down yet. And the bear literally, I guess, threw it in the pond. The problem, the water is actually pretty clear, and I don't know where it is. I can see the bottom right here. How did he do this? How did he do this? Are you kidding me? Anyways, let's crawl down here and see if we can find this bottle, this other jug. I think it's way back in here. This could actually have a turtle on it. I don't know. That's a pretty weird location for it to have accidentally floated. Let's see if we got anything. Nope, nothing. Well, that stinks. I'm not exactly sure what to even say. Our fish feeder's gone. Well, welcome back to the bear saga. It's about that time. Dang it. The black bear's back. Anyways, update on the turtles. No turtle catch today, but it looks like we just got another pest that's on board. Luckily, Texas Hunter Feeders actually helps out the channel a little bit. They gave us that fish feeder, that one pushed in the pond. I'll reach back out to them and be like, hey, a bear pushed it in the pond. Can I have another one? I don't really know how this email's gonna go, but we're gonna give it a shot anyways. I'm actually confident that he didn't break the feeder because the feeders are extremely tough and durable. The only problem is that I don't know where the feeder is. I don't think he dragged it out of here. I'll drive up that trail and make sure he didn't drag it out of here, but I'm looking in the pond. The pond, you can see 3 foot down. I can't see the fish feeder. So I don't know how deep he actually pushed it. Oh, that's not even cool, dude. That is not even funny. As for the turtles, we'll give them more time. As for the black bear, we're gonna cross our fingers and hope this dude don't show up anymore because they do nothing but cause problems around here. That's the second fish feeder this dude has destroyed. Now we're inside, we're checking the trail cam footage. Let's see if a bear ended up attacking this feeder again. All right, so first thing we see is actually a blue heron, and you can see he's swallowing something. Man, I'm just gonna be honest, that kind of makes me mad a little bit. Oh, look at him, oh! All I'm saying. Continue on. Looks like the next night we did actually have a raccoon come in there and sniff around. I guess there wasn't as much food in there as I thought because he did just kind of leave it alone. I think that's him probably again. But even the raccoons get down there in the rocks and just play for small stuff and little fish that may have died and stuff. That's why, here's what I gotta say about when fish die in a pond. You know, say you got a pond by your house, or it's like a neighborhood pond. Fish dies, floats up, You may see it the next day. I'm gonna be honest, dude. I think that if a fish died in my pond and floated to the edge, I really do not know if I'd ever know it. So it's untelling what actually died, because think about the trout. I seen maybe like 4 dead trout, but we put about 30 in there. I'm almost positive they're all dead, though. But what happened to them? They floated up. I'd say something ate them. Here we actually have a new critter running around. He is a groundhog. I think I'm going to name him Daniel. I don't actually know. Rocky? Let's name him Rocky. I don't know. What the heck is that? Oh, that's a turkey. It ain't looking too good, though. Oh, there's some baby deer. That's really cool. There's Rocky again. Blue heron, my nemesis. And then, honestly, looks like that's all we got. We really didn't get that many pictures. I didn't actually expect there to be much stuff going on down here, but, hey, game is game. It's okay. No bear tipped it over, so I really wasn't expecting a bear or anything. And here we are, back at Gary Pond. Everything's looking pretty good. No big problems here. We're going to be checking the turtle traps in just a second, but first, I do want to shoot a gun a little bit, because I've got a pretty special thing coming up. We got a pretty cool hunt coming up. Now, we're going to be shooting my 300 Win Mag we call Smoke Show. It shoots a gigantic bullet super fast. I'll go ahead and pop off a random shot. I got a target way out there. I'm gonna be shooting at right here in a second. See, got my Air Pro on because we're definitely gonna need it. This is actually one of the only guns y'all will see me shooting without a suppressor, rifle at least. And that's because with a suppressor, it kicks too much. I actually have to run this muzzle brake, which reduces recoil, just for me to shoot it accurately because, well, giant bullets usually kick a lot. Let me look over there and see if I can find the target. I'm not even sure if I can see the target right now. It may have fell down. We may have to run up there and look at it. I think our target fell down. We're going to have to run up there and get it. But let me shoot off a shot real quick. That's insanity. One good thing about it, though, with the muzzle brake, it really doesn't kick at all. You just feel like inside your sinuses, though. So it's kind of a different thing. I do think the target fell down. Let's go do that. But while I'm doing it, I also want to say, for the same reason I'm going to be shooting the 3 Win Mag, I also got a new camera. Let's check this out real quick. What's so special about this? Well, let me show you. It's that this thing can zoom in pretty far. Now, it doesn't zoom as much as another camera I've had and used to shoot for shooting videos, but it actually does a lot better at low light, which is whenever I may need it. Since a lot of the animals I'll be shooting at can happen in low light once it's starting to get dark. But you may be wondering, KG, what are you hunting at? What are you hunting with a 300 Win Mag? A stinking moose? Yes, we are. Moose hunt confirmed. Mark it down on your calendars. KG is going to Canada. Moose hunt 2025. Let's go. There's been a lot of speculations down in the comments. I've seen a lot of people talking about, is he going on a moose hunt? Is he not? It's confirmed. Moose hunt confirmed. And what's super cool about it is that it's actually going to be an archery hunt, which means a bow and arrow. So it has some serious potential to be up close and personal, but I'm still going to be taking the 300 Win Mag right there, just as a backup plan if the days go on, the weather's terrible. I'm taking the 300 Win Mag to make sure we have a good chance of getting it done. And not only that, but while I'm also in Canada, we're going to be doing a black bear hunt for giant black bears. So that's going to be sick. But what we're going to do today, before we check the turtle traps, I just want to get a few shots up with the 300 Win Mag. It's a gun I do not shoot often. I don't have a reason to shoot it often. But if I'm going for something like a moose, I'm going to be taking the 300 Win Mag. A moose is not an animal you want to be shooting a gun that's a little bit too small. Even with the 300 Win Mag, it can still take multiple shots to kill a moose. And we're going to try to do it with a bow. Yeah, there's my target. It fell down a little bit. But some of these next videos, you're going to be seeing me shooting my bow a lot because I've got to get ready for that. But as a backup, I do want to get the 300 Win Mag and get used to it a little more too. And while this shot is actually 300 and something yards, the shot on the moose is most likely going to be below 30 yards, which is why I'm probably going to be starting off with a bow and arrow, because if it's literally a 30-yard shot, I should be able to do that with the bow. But let's say the weather's terrible or the moose just ain't reacting right, I'll have the 300 Win Mag. All right, now I've got the target set up. If we can hit that at 300, surely we can hit a moose at 30, you know what I mean? Not only are we going to be a whole lot closer, but the target's going to be a whole lot bigger. But I'm probably going to be a whole lot more nervous to shoot a moose than I am that steel plate. Wish me luck. And remember, I said moose hunt, not a moose kill. The kill is not guaranteed. And real quick, let me give you an update on the other pond. If you know we have two. This pond back here, it has a pretty notorious leak. And my dad's gonna fix the leak, but he's just not been able to fix the leak yet. There will be a video on fixing this pond, but even right now, the fish that are in it are okay. There's enough water for them to live, but it's not where we want it to be. So we're gonna be fixing that later in the year, probably throughout the winter. But yeah, now let's get back and let's shoot this 300 Win Mag. Now the last time I shot this 300 Win Mag, it was sighted in for about, it was dialed perfectly for 100 yards. That one's about 3 something. I may pull out the rangefinder and check. Also, if we turn around and we see stinking snapping turtle in there, we will blast it with a 300 Win Mag and we will delete that from the pond. And looking at it, I think we actually have something. I do think we have something on one of those jugs. And it's really close to the dock too, so that could make it really easy. May just reach down and grab it. All right, here we go. Now let me show you the new camera. Zooming in on the brand new big camera. How zoomed can it get? You know what? If that's a moose at 400 yards, we can still see it good. Let me go ahead and get ready to shoot, and we'll see if we can see this bullet fly. And I don't actually know the range. I'm just gonna guess. Not on an animal. You don't just want to be guessing on an animal, but for a piece of steel, my guess is gonna be 2 feet high. That's my guess shot. I'm gonna send it. I gotta zoom in a little bit more. Sending it 2 foot high. I did not hit it. That's almost to be expected because I flinch most of the time I shoot this gun. Because this gun's actually cracked me in the head before when I was running a scope camera and a suppressor, so it kicked a lot more. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit scared of it, a little bit. That's why it's honestly better to shoot guns you can shoot more accurately than bigger guns you can't. Let me try that again. I don't think my holdover was a problem. That time maybe my holdover was the problem. But I can't get stable either. I'm shooting off I don't know what I'm shooting off of here. A steering wheel? That ain't a good way to shoot. Let me slide over a little bit. Let me see what I can do here. This should be more stable. Let me make some calculations. I think I can hit this target. First, let me use the rangefinder to find the exact distance instead of just guessing. It's 350 yards, pretty much. Now we figure out 300 Win Mag drop at 350 on average. Every bullet and every gun is going to be a little bit different, but it only drops 10 to 15 inches. Well, then that makes it a whole lot easier. I'm just going to aim a target, half a target high, and let it drop down to the middle of the target. Now let's see if we can hit this, because this is a super fast bullet. It's faster than most things I shoot. So the bullet drop is less than most things I shoot. I missed that time too. All right, KG, let's make it happen right here. I just missed completely. I ain't even mad about it. I don't shoot this gun enough. I don't even know the dope on it. The dope meaning the adjustments. KG missed. That's okay. I didn't hit that target a single time, which my shooting position here is terrible. That probably explains a little bit why. But that's no big deal. It's not a big problem. Maybe on the camera you was able to see if I was consistently missing or if I was just all over the place. I wouldn't be surprised if I was just all over the place though. That shooting situation was pretty bad. But good thing the moose is going to be a bigger target. It's going to be a whole lot closer. I'm not going to be shooting a moose that far away anyway. Or if I do, I'm going to be very stable when I do it. Not whatever you call what I just did. All right, let's see if we can get this turtle or see if it's turtle at all. All right, guys, well, this happened really fast. I don't know how exactly it happened, but we have a giant snapping turtle right here. Absolutely massive. I'm going to have to reach down in there and grab him. He's barely hooked. Get up here, buddy. Oh, my goodness, I missed him. I gotta be real careful. The hook's coming out of his mouth right now. I don't know how to grab him. I can't grab him behind the head, can I? No, I can't grab him by the lip. Can I lip him? No, I ain't doing that. Come on, I just gotta horse him. I gotta horse him. Get up here, buddy. No, it ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to grab something. Grab his tail or something. Get up here, buddy. Give me your tail. Give me your dang tail. There's his tail. Get up here, buddy. There we go. Once I get him up here on the deck, I can hit him with I weigh more than you do. Okay, maybe not. He's moving me. Dude! Look at this stinking snapping turtle. All right, he's turning around. He ain't got no idea what's going on. That happened so fast, I barely even got the camera on, but whenever I seen, oh, he's standing up to me. He's making sure I stay in front of him. I don't know if I like that or not. once I seen the hook coming out, I was like, dude, I can't do nothing about this. This guy's chasing me down right now. He's like literally putting me in front of him. Let me see if he wants to bite this. Watch, this is gonna happen quick too. As if this was my hand. Boom. He's locked in. He did not like that at all. This is a giant turtle. I'm almost desensitizing him right here. Yeah, that's what to... Watch how far he can reach out. He can reach out and snip you. So you gotta be real careful. I'm not sure if he can reach above his head or not. I think he can though. That's a big old turtle right there, dude. That is a big old turtle. Let's go. I think that there's a really good chance. I would say that's the same turtle me and Mamie saw, and then we even hooked. I don't see the hook. You may have got it out, but here's one thing about snapping turtles. But if you hook them like that deep down in them, you're probably good. But if you hook them shallow, say you barely hook the mouth or something, where not only is it bony and stuff, but they take those claws and they reach up and they reach in and they pull. And they'll do that right there. They'll literally unhook themselves. I've watched them do it a lot. But the way we do it, we let them eat it. On that jug, we just let them eat it. He swallowed it, but I don't know if he swallowed it enough. I do not know what to do, how this guy's just spinning around me. I don't really know if I like that, but daggone. Let me put this bucket beside of him. That's my KG garbage bucket. Everyone go tell me that's a good looking bucket, KG. There he is compared to that bucket though. He is the size of a 5-gallon bucket. That is a big old turtle. I don't even know how to weigh this guy. I don't think I have a scale. Oh, he just bit my bucket. Better be careful with my bucket, son. I'll mess you up for that. But there we go, son. I have to go report back to General Mammy and let her know we got the turtle. Let's see if I can figure out what we do with the turtle now. Usually there's a lot of people that eat them, believe it or not. So I've got somebody who asked me next turtle I catch to give it to him. So that's what I'm gonna do. But that means I gotta figure out how to get it home in the Defender. Oh, that's so scary, dude. That's so scary. His reflexes are way faster than mine, so I don't know what I'm doing. Don't mess with a snapping turtle. They'll mess you up. But I'll show you right here. I'll show you right here a little bit of how to hold a snapping turtle, I guess. Or I'll tell you what I'll do better than that. I just dropped an all-new KG channel, How to KG. And if you want to watch a how-to video how to hold the snapping turtle, click right over here. Or if you want to watch some more how-to videos, click right over here. It's a new channel. Go check it out. And you may learn something. Who knows?